Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright. And what I want to get into, alright, today, doing the in transit. And what I wanted to get into, is beautiful growth. Okay. One thing that Elder Apostle Tahar, harps on is that, we're all supposed to be growing in this thing. This thing is about growth. Okay? We grow, in the understanding of the scriptures. Okay? We grow in the understanding of prophecy. And we grow, individually. Okay? With self-development. Alright, in the spirit. And we grow in how we move and function as a body. Because the body grows together. Alright? When you look at how the human body grows, well, it grows in sync. Okay, all parts of the body, grow, within this proportion. Okay, and it grows together. Your arms, okay, get longer as you get taller. Your legs, okay, your head grows as your body grows. Like, it's all a thing of, the whole body growing. Well, in the spirit, the body of Yahweh Shai, we're all growing in this beautiful growth. Because that's, one thing, alright, that, we harp on, outside of prophecy, is just growth in Yahweh Shai. Okay? I don't know if any brothers on or not. I know it's in Colossians, 2. I think verses like 7 through 11, the scriptures speak about us coming into the full measure, of Yahweh Shai. Okay? That full measure, because we gauge ourselves based on Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's why Yahweh Shai, should be the main thing being taught. Okay? Because even the spirit of prophecy, the spirit of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book. Okay, so we increase and we grow through the volume of the book by applying, the things that are written. Because even outside the 613 laws, which, we keep the law to the best of our ability, but this is a book full of practical wisdom, okay, that can be applied throughout day to day. Because when you really look at it, there's only so much of the law we can keep because we're in captivity. Okay? But there's more of the practical wisdom of the scriptures that we can keep than the actual law itself. But then, even when you look at it, the whole book, is likened to, it's full of, laws. Okay? Precepts, because precepts goes back, to commandments when you go to precept. But this book is full of precepts of wisdom that we can apply to our day-to-day. And we can apply more of the writings, in the book of Proverbs, okay, the book of Sirach, okay, Ecclesiastes. Like, there's certain things, there's more things that we can apply in those books than in the actual 613 laws, man. Because there's only a handful of laws that we can keep, but there's numerous, okay, precepts outside of 613 that we can apply, and it builds our character. It puts us, it starts to mold us back to nobility, man. Because the wisdom of the scriptures, that's what really makes us noble. Okay? That's what really makes us wise judges, is applying the scriptures, man. And going back to Isaiah, I think that's the book of Isaiah, chapter 52. All right, when it speaks about, the beautiful garments, you know, the book in Isaiah, it refers to Jerusalem putting on beautiful garments. Okay, now is it speaking about putting garments on the actual city? Nah, man, it's talking about us putting on these garments of righteousness, man. Okay, because as we come back to who we are as a people, okay, we're being beautified. When the scriptures speak about, the beautiful garments, okay, speaking of our conduct, and that's what's making us beautiful is our conduct, okay? Because as we operate outside of the wisdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that order, you see, it's an ugly thing. We become an ugly people, man. Okay, it's an ugly sight. When us as a people start to operate outside of the wisdom, okay, of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that order, okay? But the Lord has it to where, what's that, Psalms 50, I believe 20, 21, okay, where the scripture speaks about how he will reprove Esau, Edom, but put us in order before his eyes, So as we've been raised up with this understanding, okay, to rebuke, all right, and curse out, all right, the wicked leadership of this world, we're being set in order by this wisdom. This wisdom is setting us in order. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, it's beautiful to see, how brothers, are interacting with each other. Okay, compared to how we dealt with each other in the world. Like, you see how the world treats each other, then you see how, we treat each other. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, because in this world, it's about individualism. It's about scheming. Everybody's pretty much a scammer of some sort, on some level. Okay, you deal in this world, man. Everyone has, their own doctrine, which pushes confusion, death, dysfunction. Okay, but then as we start to deal amongst the body, amongst the brothers, man, like, we're really starting to function, like a government, man. Decision making, brothers being developed, order and rank, everybody, is pretty much, being ordered, under the rank, beginning with the apostles and elders on down. Okay, you got accountability. You see, you got, the body, is pretty much a place of healing. Because there's a scripture, even in, you deal with, all right, the body, the human body, okay, well, it's always trying to heal itself. Like, that's how you know that these bodies was fashioned to live, because, like in this society, when you eat, the madness of this society, even when you try your best to eat the best, sometimes you can, get hold to some BS, but your body is always trying to heal itself, man. Okay? And in the spirit, the body of Yahushua it has begun to heal itself, man. All right? To restore itself to life. And it comes from what, man? Faith and obedience. Okay? It's restoring the body of Yahushua back to life. You see? And you can see, as you see, like, brothers, even how, some brothers, got families that believe, you can go visit a brother, and just to see their order, because we all got flaws, man. Like I say, we all have been damaged, okay, by, Western culture, we all been damaged, by the beast, okay, and, the woman, has been affected, much more, because she was used as a pawn. She was pretty much weaponized, against her own nation, you know, and just to see, some women, not only, come back to who they are, but really start to understand and tap into their purpose and their role. Like I said, you go over Brother House, man, and you can see, like his woman, fight to be in order. You might go around, and I'll say in order. One of the things is, even not trying to be seen. Because the truth is the first place where I seen, when men, brothers will come over and the woman will remove herself from the scene, out of order. She probably, have cooked and prepared some things for brothers, but then she'll remove herself, from the scene. Okay, brother's son, might come out the back, salute you. Okay, and it's just a sign of beautiful growth. To a point to where you've been in this thing for a few years, man. Even if you just been in 5 years, man, and you've seen brothers, see, grow into this thing to where you have children being born in the truth, man. There's growth, man. You have children being born in the truth, man. There's a true generation of children that's being born into this thing, man. That was a very rare thing, okay, 10 years ago. You see, 20 years ago, that was a rare thing. But now, this thing is being coming. Brothers, seeds are being born into the knowledge, man. Okay? And there's glory to Yahweh by Shema Shai, and there's all a sign, of beautiful growth. You see? And it's a beautiful thing, man, to see, brothers and sisters, just continue to fight, toil, and mature in this thing, man. And what I say is we really understand as men, we really understand what the Lord is doing. Like we see, because we can always complain about the chastisement, but if we really understand what the Lord is doing, then it's like, oh, and you really start to lean into this thing, man. Okay? And you can really start to, see Yahweh by Shema Shai at work. Like we start to understand, the Lord's righteous plan more and more. As we develop more and more, we understand what the Lord is doing more and more, man. That brings a joy, to where, because the hell gonna be here, the chastisement of the Lord gonna be the vexation of this world is gonna be here. Okay, but one thing for sure, okay, is that the Lord, is going to continue to develop, his body. Okay, until the time of completion, and that's when we're changed. I believe that's Philippians 1 and 6. Okay, where it speaks about being confident in this very thing, that he that have begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Yahweh Shai. And that's Yahweh Shai constantly growing us in this thing. But the only way Yahweh Shai can grow us in this thing is we have to be available for Yahweh Shai. That's making our body a living sacrifice, man. Constantly being dead to this world and constantly living in Yahweh Shai. Like we really are starting to live in Yahweh Shai. That's that's our place of peace. Okay, because we was around, after we did the live stream by the lake, what was this? That was yesterday. That was yesterday. But afterwards, we kicked it. We had, bought the grill out by the lake. Brother had, brought the tent out. So we pretty much pitched camp by the lake. After the live stream, man, and just seeing how brothers interact with one another, just seeing their order. Okay, just seeing, each brother individually represents a house. And collectively, hey, we are part of a government. So just to see, just constant growth and, constant, development, constant, just increasing in your house shot, and the peace that we have amongst one another. Okay, as the scriptures say, man, how, men will know that we're disciples of Yahushua by how we love one another, man. And it's not always in charity as far as giving or, commending the brother, which that's a part of it, but sometimes it comes in rebuke. Okay? Sometimes it comes in, and admonishment, warning, man. But it's all from true love, because true love wants the best outcome. Wants your best outcome. True love wants your best outcome. You see? And that's why Yahushua, he puts us through this affliction. It's for us to have the best outcome. Okay? Hebrews 12:6. Okay? Despise not the chastening of the Lord, because if we're chastening of the Lord, he dealing with us as with sons. Going back to how our Father, he would intentionally put, certain hell on his son, okay, out of love, okay, to prepare his son to be equipped for his lot, okay, as a man. You see? So Yahweh Shem Shai, he puts us through this affliction so we can be best equipped, to deal, okay, within our lot. We talk about, being kings and lords and highborn. Well, hey, we gotta be built for that, man. We gotta be built for that, man. Even and you women, okay, you want the perks, of nobility and royalty, man. You gotta be built a certain way, okay. There's certain affliction, that we must go through, okay, to get to the point, okay, to where we're built a certain way, man, to fulfill our lots, man. You see? So we go through things together as a body, so we all can grow as a body, man. Okay? And as we look out, and you see, especially, if you're in the camp, and you look out and see, just how brothers, over the years have, grown, man. Even on the comment boards, just the order that you see on the comment boards, okay, is a sign of growth, man. You see? But, hey, everything has a starting point, and we started at a certain point, within this thing, and it just continue to grow, continue to, flourish. And it's all, see, Howard Shot, he laid the groundwork for growth. His sacrifice, created, because see, this grace period was all about growth, man. Because Howard Shot, he kept the law perfectly, okay, which appeased the Heavenly Father, and that created a grace period, for growth, where we can grow. You see, because if we was under the standard of that first covenant, man, in this captivity, it would be impossible to grow, because we will be so focused on, trying to live up, okay, to a standard in captivity where this society is so anti-Messiah that everything is geared, okay, for us to go off. We have an environment where we can really grow in Yahweh shop, man. Without being under that strict penalty of the law. Now the law is still, there's still a portion of the law that the Lord requires us to keep, man. And mainly staying away from idolatry, man. Participate, okay, in this idolatrous society, you know. But yeah, man. Just when you look out and you see, just how much we're growing, and we still got work to do, man. There's always adjustments to be made. You kind of reflect, on your own journey and see how you react to things differently now. That's a major sign that the Lord is dealing. If the Lord, if growing in your house shy is a major sign, man. Like there's certain things that we used to worship in the world, man, that we have no desire for, man. There's certain things that meant something to us in this society, that we just have no desire for, man. you know, like growing in your house shy, it creates new desires. You see? And that's a sign of growth. That's a sign of maturity. Because as the things that you cared about as a child, okay, you don't care about those things as much when you're an adult. So how much more in the spirit, as we all come into this thing, as newborns, okay? But as we, continue to partake, in this spiritual buffet, and grow, beginning with the milk. Okay, our desires begin to change as we mature. In the truth, man. The Lord He really gives us, new desires in this thing, man. You see, we start to increase in patience. We start to increase in trust. Okay, we start to increase, in our understanding. Okay, as we really understand, all right, that the Lord, okay, intends for the earth to be reigned in righteousness, man. Okay, by His people, but the Lord had to chasten His people, man. Okay, to make us, these perfect. Okay, because perfect goes into complete. But in order to make us those eternal rulers, that He desires, He had to put us through these afflictions, man. And this has created a appreciation, okay, for the goodness of the Lord, for the righteousness, okay, the wisdom. You're going to cherish the earth being ran by the law, statutes, and commandments. We're going to cherish, okay, the earth itself, man. Seeing as this nigga Esau Edom, he's destroying the earth. We grew up in a society to where we were just taught to chase the flesh, chase money, women, popularity, drugs. Okay, we was taught to chase these things, and we fell out of touch. We fell out of touch with even just the earth itself, man. Like the knowledge of the earth, man. So yeah, man. Like what we see Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah doing, is a beautiful thing. And it's just beautiful to see, brothers and sisters grow in this thing, man. Just looking back, from where we came from, the way we thought, like I say, in this more growth, it's gonna be a never-ending process until Yahweh Shai returns and finishes his work, but the progress, all right, the results, okay, because the growth is results from practicing this thing, man, from putting in the time, okay, doing the work needed. Okay? Because when you think like it takes practice, it takes repetition, to change habits. You see? So there's certain, repetition that we're putting in. Okay, even something simple like, not interrupting the man in his speech. Well, you learn that through repetition, man. Okay? you know? We learn these things through repetition. You see? Communicating, let your nay be nay, yay be yay, being direct, that takes, repetition. Okay? Because this is a society of gray areas, man. Okay? Women understanding, hey, there's certain things that they shouldn't even speak on or ask. They find themselves getting ready to say something, then they have to, catch themselves. Well, that's a practice, man. Okay? But what does it create? It creates growth. It's just like doing reps. You bicep, what you gotta do? You gotta curl. Or other bicep exercises, but it takes, reps, and then you start to see the growth. And then you see the growth, that motivates you to do more reps, man. So as we see the growth as a body, okay, it motivates us, hey, to do more reps, man. To tap in even more. Okay? So, it's a beautiful thing that y'all about Shimmy outside is doing, with the body. So this just, exhortation, man, to keep growing, man. Like we growing into something great. We're really growing into, these titles, okay, of kings and, judges and priests and lords and, princesses. Like we're growing, as men and women, we're really growing into these things, man. So that's the point. I just want to touch on that. Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified. To the next time I say shalom. Kwam Yashala. I'm Bob Ball soon. Shalom.